So today we're taking a look at my new road bike for this year. It's the new Giant Propel SL.
Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
As you can see, it's quite a large frame. I'm actually riding a large in this frame set. The main reason for that is I like the longer top tube, and then I've got like a longer stem, because what we know through aerodynamics in the wind tunnel is if we're able to like rest our arms on the tops of the bars, then that's the most aero place to be. You know, the gain from like being at the tops here to being like here is around 85 watts, and you'll gain around like 45 watts being on the drops. Some of the things that I've upgraded for myself on this bike is I've gone for a narrower handlebar. This is like a Pro Vibe handlebar. This is a 40 centimeter handlebar. I find that's enough for me really. I have tried narrower, but 40 centimeters, I feel like I've got control in the bike. I've got some sprint shifters. Obviously this is the new 12-speed wireless. And these basically just link into the hoods themselves, and that just means that when you get out of the saddle you've got like that acceleration. This has got a 12 centimeter stem. Again, I like that extra bit of reach. If we just move to the rear of the bike, I've got like the Pro Stealth saddle. This has got like a bit of a groove in place, and basically when I rotate my pelvis, it's like being on a time trial saddle really. It's a new saddle that Pro brought out this year, and I can just find that I can stabilise and then just deliver power effectively through the pedal stroke. If we move on to like the wheels, obviously we've got the Cadex 50 mils here. These have got like amazing carbon bladed spokes, and then I'm running a Continental TT 5000 tyre. And you know, both of those interacting with like the rim shape and the profile of the rim or interact like really well. Really good for acceleration. The biggest thing I've noticed about these tyres is just like pure power transfer. You've probably already realised looking at the video that I'm running a 1x chainring here. I'm just going to run this for a few races at the start of the season. Like, one of the goals is Eddie Sowins. It's pan flat, there's no need to worry about any sort of climb. And it's just as I've got older, like my optimal cadence is around like 85. So in the tailwind sections on that course, I just know that I'm going to need like that much bigger gear to try and attack and get away. So the chainring itself is a 56, so it's quite a big chainring. I'm not very explosive for sprinting, but for me is I can deliver, you know, like some high threshold numbers. We're going to save like 2 or 3 watts with the front mech off. If we move to the rear of the bike, we've got a 1130 cassette on the back, and then obviously we've got a dual race rear mech here, and then we've got the oversized pulley system by Ceramic Speed, a wax chain. It's all about like those little aero gains, isn't it, and efficiency gains. Again, running the speed play pedals. Been on speed plays now for 16 years. You know, they're very good for lower the saddle height by 3 to 4 millimeters. And I just like the feel of them really. Like, I like, you know, how they glide. You don't get like that rocking sensation you get on the look. This bike weighed, it's around 6.8 kilos, so it's pretty light for an aero bike. Obviously we saved a few grams with the front mech being off, but yeah, you can do everything on this really. Climb, ride the flats, and you've got like that aero benefit. But super pleased with this bike. I think it looks badass.